Hello boys and girls, today we will get started on our sketchbook covers. You will get your paper, you will get paint. This is for the table. It's safe in the middle of the table. You also get a paintbrush, a paper towel, and there will be 2 water cups at each table. We do not want to mix the colors here. This is for everyone that sits at your table. So kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, anyone that sits at this table will use the same paint palette as you. So try not to mix them up. We have to make sure that we wash our brush in between each color. So this is my paper right here. You can dip your brush in your first color. It's easiest to keep your paintbrush clean if there's no paint where the metal is. And you can just get started painting. So you can either make a line and then fill it in, or you can draw out shapes and then fill them in. You can make a series of different lines. It's whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to wash my brush. So when you wash your brush, you dip your brush and it touches the bottom. And then you stir it around gently. You want to treat your paintbrush like it's a kitty cat's tail or a doggy's tail. Then you wipe it on the side. And then if you have paint here, take your paper towel and just carefully wipe it off. I should never hear this. That makes a mess. We don't want to make a mess. So now I'm ready for my next color. If I want to blend colors, all I have to do is have my colors touch. And I have to make sure that my paint is wet in order for it to blend. If you don't know which colors blend, look at the color wheel. If your colors are touching, they look good together. So blue and purple look good together. White also looks good blended with any color. So this paint dries quickly, so you have to work quickly if you want to blend. Now another thing you can do is you can add lines on top of what you just painted. Just have fun and experiment and see what your paint colors do. What does it look like if I just keep going back and forth and blend this out? What does it look like if I take a new color and add it on top? So just a little hint. It's easier to make colors darker. If you want to make your colors lighter again, it's a lot harder. It takes a lot of white to make your colors lighter again. And when it comes to blending, once you like it, that's when you want to stop. So now I'm going to add some more paint colors down here. And maybe I can wash my brush and then just blend straight white onto my paper. So I'm just going to blend white right on top. And I'm just going to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to add some more white. Because remember, it's easier to make your colors darker than it is to make them lighter. It takes a lot of white to make your colors lighter again. And then maybe I will go in with a new color and see what happens. So maybe I'm gonna experiment with this pink and see what happens. Pink is also called magenta. Maybe I can use the back of my paintbrush to make dots. And then if you want to change colors, just wipe it off. So now I'm going to do this with purple and just see what happens. Maybe I will go in with some light blue. and then just make lines all over my paper. Maybe I might want to take my paper towel and experiment with texture and see how that blends. Maybe I can take the back of my paintbrush and create new lines. So today is all about experimenting. It doesn't have to be perfect, but once you like your project, you should probably stop because you don't want to do too much. And you don't want to be too rough with the paintbrush or the paper. You don't want it to break, or you don't want the paper to rip. So just have fun with the paint and experiment and see what you can come up with.